exactly is meant by personal safety when you say personal safety? What kind of risk do you see there?
I mean physical safety in this case. Of course, I mean data as well. But when we're talking vehicles, we're talking the Internet of Things. And it's a particularly complex ecosystem in the Internet of Things picture because a vehicle is a rolling ecosystem. It's a very large device that's made up of many, many smaller devices and could be, many thousands of sensors. The way I think of things, being an identity person, is every one of these has a unique identity and needs to be tracked. And their association with each other as a rolling ecosystem tends to be fairly persistent. I mean, if you look at an airplane that's been assembled to have, a lifetime of decades, okay, that's really persistent. The car may not be many, many decades, but it's a long time. But the association with a person that interacts with it, okay, an owner, maybe it's a decade or I don't know what, maybe it's 4 years or 2 years now, I don't know. But if they loan the car to somebody or let a mechanic work on it, you want to be able to audit and track what that mechanic did to what parts and what sensors in case something untoward happens. And then when it's returned to the person who owns it, who's the owner of record, you want to be able to know that what the mechanic did. I mean, the mechanic is a person also with an identity in that guise, in that role. You want to be able to know that the personal safety of anybody who operates it thereafter, including the owner, including whoever they share it with, is assured. So it's about auditable proof of what happened. It's also about consent to have given permission to let that vehicle, that assemblage of things with identities, move on to that other context. So this is why I talk about IRM, identity relationship management, because if we don't start seeing it that way, the data involved may be at risk. But these rolling things, obviously we've seen, people die already when these things are starting to make, autonomous or semi-autonomous decisions.